Thursday, January 13th. This isn't what we normally do, um, but I would like you to, well, you can share and subscribe it. Um, this isn't normally what we do, but I saw the W pattern again. I can zoom in a little bit here, right? But if it rejects, see what I'm saying? Like sometimes, okay, so the order would have been filled. You would have wanted to take it at the neckline, right? And now we want to take support on the neckline. And then realistically, we want to take the trade when it breaks above this line again. Um, if it holds, right? This is the confirmation. This is the confirmation. Watch how it bounces off of this level if it bounces off the level. Like I know it's always about being patient, right? And then we're going to want to take the trade up above that area, right? So let's just see how this plays out if it does. So here's just like a little bit of a wider view of it. It's hard to see, right? But it looks like it's not holding. See, again, I'm not up. I don't play these major indices that often, but I mean this W pattern, and it's not always perfect, right? But we'll see if this W pattern holds. And again, we're really just thinking about taking it from here on up. This was a pretty deep pullback for um yeah, for these major indices. That was a pretty epic panic. It was basically a panic. It looked like a panic to me, especially when we got near the end. The panic got a little bit harder, right? Right? Yeah, still holding below it, so like you didn't want to panic into this. Like you still wanted to wait for the confirmation of it to fly up past this. I love how it always gives you that second step though, where it makes it that much harder. So I was just kind of like I zoomed it in a bit there. I don't know if that helps you, but I mean, we'll see if it changes any. Well, yeah, like it's a little bit loose or whatever. It's a little bit strung out there. But anyway, what I noticed about this, a lot of the times when I see the W pattern or the double bottom pattern or whatever, the first wick is lower than this one. This one actually is lower on this side, so it's actually offset to the bear side. Potentially, that's why it didn't work. We have to we have to kind of look at that. See how it has a bit of a line on it going the wrong way. Like I'd like to see those wicks to be double bottom. They don't have to be perfect, but I'd want them to be more in the upward direction instead of the downward direction. See how it's and they're more upward. I don't know. Maybe that's not a thing. Um, but it would be something to pay attention to, right? Now, I guess the question, like, we're in search of the bottom. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to find the bottom. We're not trying to pick the bottom, like I said the other night. It was more about kind of, it's got to climb up out of the hill a little bit because, like on the way down, it's still on the way down. So I needed to go up. I'm long biased, by the way, if anybody hasn't noticed. But yeah, like we need it to come up and out so I can say that it's going out. Like it's not, yeah, it's got to go up to go up. A lot of it's not super complicated. I just don't know. Like maybe if this makes another bottom here, and we have like our triple bottom, I don't know. It's getting tough, right? So again, I would think that it has to break this level here before anything is even, I wouldn't even take a trade before that point. I wouldn't try and catch it early. But again, that's just me. Yeah, now it's coming pretty deep. So again, like it's not a real simple thing, but I mean, here's the W pattern again. It's just a lot tighter and a lot sharper. I'll draw it for you. Yeah, and again, it has to break out of here, and I would still probably suggest that it would need it to come up out of the hill here, and we need to build another pattern over here that will maybe, give you a real confirmation of when to take this long. Like it could break here. So will it push? Come on, baby, push. And again, I still want it to break this level over yonder here on the left side. Um, yeah, like if it pushes above this, and I don't want to see it do a major move, but I mean, yeah, we're going back to the VWAP hopefully. This is that same pattern. I like the consecutive candles, the way they're doing this nicely. So that's a fairly bullish sign to me. So really important how we react here. I feel that, and then on the volume profile you can see it. It's got like a nice blank hole here that we can just kind of walk up through once we get past here. Even on a technical standpoint, this is, in my opinion, a good, we'll have to see how it does what it does here. But look at how it gets rejected. Again, interesting how that rejected there. I didn't say it was going to be easy. Look at it make that top again. I am not telling you, this is the hardest easy money you're ever going to try and make. So picking bottoms is not, it's not an easy job. Yeah, here it is here on that other time frame, or the other layout chart, whatever you want to call it. I guess while I got you here, I would want you to like this, share with somebody that maybe could benefit from this. Subscribe, ring that notification bell. You know, give the content a thumbs up if you think it's worthy of a thumbs up, and leave a comment whether or not you think it's whatever you do, right? Yeah, leave some comments so it helps the channel here. We do this in real time every time, right? And it's not what you trade, it's how you trade. So how do you figure out what, you know what I mean? Like, that's easy enough to say, and it takes a lot of time, but you'll start to realize that it's the order execution here. That's what I'm trying to get at, I guess. How to pull the trigger is one of the most important things, and how you battle yourself and your emotions and everything that goes along with it is one of the most important parts of the whole fucking job, right? So I find it important to kind of always want to take a look a little bit wider out every once in a while. Like, you got to take a look and put it all into perspective. You know, like that was just like a 5-minute chart or whatever, like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days worth of chart there. So to see the perspective of it, right? Just so I can get another look at it, right? Of really what's under the hood here. It is what it is. Well, hey, maybe it's gonna break. Right? Push, baby, push. So there's an increase in volume there, that's for sure. Yeah, okay, so, like, it's not a prodigy thing here. Like, it didn't really work. And I don't know. You could say it built a bottom. You could also say like, share, subscribe. Again, we do this in real time every time. And if you want your high fives, you're gonna have to subscribe and come back. I give these high fives out. Oh, well, they're at the end of the video. So I guess if you wanted to skip to the end of the video just to get your high fives, you could do that too. But until the next bounce.